Tiny House Prepper.
Hi everybody, man, it's a beautiful day. This is Bill with Tiny House Prepper, and I'm looking forward to getting back to work on my shed. It's mid-January and it's probably about 50 degrees right now. It's beautiful sunshine. It's a beautiful warm day for mid-January. I haven't worked on the shed for probably 6 weeks since, before Christmas. I've had really cold weather. We had a lot of nights in the single digits and days that didn't even get above freezing, and then a lot of work, and of course all the Christmas festivities. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to this. My goal for today is to run some electricity in there and get at least some lights working so I can get in there and hopefully work maybe in the evenings. So here we go. First, I think I'm going to install a window. It's pretty dark in here. The only light is from the door. I want to get some more natural light in here. I had a discussion on my last video about whether I was going to install this or not, because it's not quite as secure of a building with the window in it. But the window's on the back side, you can't see it from the road. It faces our tiny house. So I think I'm going to go ahead and install it. It's already framed in, so it'll be easy to do. All I have to do is cut out the opening and put it in. This drill bit is really dull. I need a new drill bit. Or sharpen this one up. But I do have a brand new blade for my sawzall. It'll go in there just like that. Nice and level. ready to go. I still have to caulk around it. I'm guessing that many of you probably didn't have a clue that windows are held in with only a couple of screws. This has got 4 screws in it, 2 on each side. If you read the directions, that's exactly how they tell you to do it. So this is a replacement window rather than a new construction window, and that's the way you put in replacement windows. It's all good and solid. Good to go. Now to caulk around the side, instead of filling all that up with caulk, you use this, which is a caulk filler. It's like a foam kind of thing. You just press it in there. And then after you get it in, then you caulk on top of it, and it provides a backing for the caulk. So this is the stuff that I used. Pressed it right in there. You can see that it's back a little ways, and it gives some backing for the caulk when I caulk it. Also, of course, adds extra insulation. I'm really glad for this warm day, because caulking in the winter when it's cold doesn't work very well. The caulk has to be warm to cure, and so it's about 50 right now, and it's not supposed to go below freezing tonight, so this is a good time to do the caulking. Okay, so now it's all caulked and weather tight, or at least it will be as soon as the caulk dries. In the future, I'll probably put a very flat, thin little piece of wood trim around it just for aesthetics, but it's not necessary for weather. Also, this is underneath of the big 3-foot overhang here, so this window probably won't even have much weather hitting it. I'm happy with that. So there you see the window underneath of the 3-foot overhang there. actually a 3-gang box. There will be 3 switches here, one for the lights up above, one for a light outside here, and the third one will be for a light on the underside of the 3-foot overhang so that I can work out there to, you know, get firewood or whatever in the winter. I need to get the power from the house to the shed, so I'm going to do it by running the wires through this conduit over here and underneath the house. My plan is to bury this underground, but unfortunately right now, even though it's such a beautiful day, the ground is still frozen solid. This is very muddy, but it's only about the top inch that's thawed out. I tried digging in it and I couldn't even dig into it with a pickaxe. So I'm just going to have to set it up here temporarily, set it on top of the ground. Probably put a couple of cinder blocks on it there and here to hold it down just so we don't trip on it. And then in another month or 6 weeks when it thaws out, hopefully I'll be able to dig it out and bury it so it won't be in our way. I have one outside plug on the trailer right there. It's a GFI ground fault receptacle. That's the only plug on the entire circuit. I planned it that way because I'm going to be tying into that to go to the shed, which will be right there through that conduit. So that circuit will have one ground fault receptacle here, and then it'll go inside and there'll just be a couple of receptacles in there, maybe one. I might put one outside receptacle right there, and then a couple of lights. So that should be able to more than handle the amount of load I have on that 20 amp circuit. I'm not gluing any of the conduit joints right now because I want to be able to take them apart later, because I'm actually going to run 3 circuits through here. One would be for the lights, one for the electric heat, in case I decide to do that. And then I'm going to run a 3-way wire through there so that I can, the outside light here on the shed, I can have a switch in the shed and a switch inside the house to turn that off and on. So I'll have 3 wires in there, so I won't be able to take it apart when I do the other wiring. So I'm not going to glue the seams yet. So as you can see, it snowed since the last time I was working on this. Now I've had a number of people ask questions about the skirting, and I did the skirting around this long before I was doing any videos, so I don't have a video of it. But what I did basically was just built a 2x4 short little knee wall, and then you can see here I just stapled in insulation, and that keeps it warm enough underneath there that the pipes don't freeze. So I had to take out this one little section just to run the wiring here, and after the ground thaws out and I can dig again, I'm going to have to take all this apart again so I can run this here underneath of the bottom of the skirting. That's going to be a pain. I hate to do work twice, but there's no other way because that ground is just frozen solid. So the pipe comes in here, wiring, and then I've got the wire run over to this receptacle right here, which is a ground fault receptacle. I also had to take this apart so I can make that one connection. And as I mentioned earlier, that's the only thing on this whole circuit is this on the house, and then from there it will run over and it'll be everything on the inside of the shed there on that circuit. I really like these little green wire nuts for the ground wire. It has a hole in the end, so because I got to hook all these together and then wire connect the ground to the receptacle. That way I can place them all there, leave one longer, run it through the hole, and there you see, you wire it up and you still got this that will attach onto there. It's pretty cool.
lights.
I'm not finished yet. I still got 2 more switches put in there for outside lights. I still got a couple of receptacles I got to put in, but that's for another day. I now have light so I can get to my bicycle in the morning when it's dark to go to work without stumbling around inside here with a flashlight. I'm happy. So thanks for watching this next installment in the saga of the shed. I've been working at this so long I can't believe it, but I'm finally starting to get close. If you haven't already, please like the video down below and don't forget to subscribe. And I will continue on these videos as I finish the inside of the shed and show you what we're doing with storage and all that. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Another thing I've been doing all day today is burning the scrap, the leftover construction scrap from the shed. I had a pretty large pile of it, and our community provides dumpsters for us, and they don't look kindly on me filling the dumpster up with construction stuff. So I've been burning it, and now it's getting dark and the fire's going down, and this is in my backyard, and it's like, wow, I wish I had some marshmallows.